This is what I live for. Good coffee. Good coffee. All right. So, hi everyone, and welcome to a series that I call Game Composer Plays. I am Mount West, and I make music for games. I am an award-winning game composer, and I'm also the creator of the AMAPP, which is a creative asset. It's software that will help other game composers work more efficiently with making adaptive music. In this stream, I'll be playing through Half-Life 2. This is the 5th episode, I think. And we're going to explore a little bit of how the music sort of interacts with the gameplay, how it follows the game design, and how it, it enhances the player experience. And we'll dive into techniques and themes and adaptive elements here in this game. And we're going to look at a little bit of exactly what makes this game unique. And if you're a game composer, make sure to stick around. We'll discuss some key takeaways for your own project. And if you enjoy this content, don't forget to support me on Patreon, which is great. And it also connects you with Discord, with our Discord community that we have for the AMAPP. There you will find other game composers who are just as passionate, if not even a little bit more passionate. I like to think, those people who are there, they're extra passionate about game music. And because I am passionate about game music, I really enjoy game music, and I'm so excited about it. And I'm hoping to share my inspiration and my passion for how I listen to game music and how I sort of analyze it and how I deconstruct it a little bit, so that you can find your own, way of looking at game music. I think there's a lot of potential here. So that's why we have this stream. I remember last time we played this, just before this part here, just before Nova Prospect. The prison is called that. So you enter into the Nova Prospect and then you start the chapter, and then you hear this incredible music here in the beginning. So I think it's gonna start off with that, if I'm not mistaken. So let's listen to that again. And Nova Prospect. It should be this one. Yeah. This is so good. Hear that thumping bass and these stringy kind of sounds on top of it. And it's just gonna turn into this bendy. Oh, it's so good. Whistling sounds here in the right speaker. I mean, this is just an absolutely incredible track, I think. Opening up this new part of the game here. Nice. The harmonizing here. And then it bends down. It's so good. Yep, there's stuff going on here. Just like I remember it. Now we have other friends with these ant lions. Push those over. We can help out our new friends here. pretty cool. They teach you how to sort of help the antlions. Push them over, they'll start freak out, and then they will stop shooting. And then you don't have any problems with them no more. Back here. Can heal up. So hope your year has been good to you. Sure has been to me. Although it ended up with this unfortunate cold that I got. Oops. Let's see. Just going down. Yep. Barnacles. Oops.
Reacquired Zone Nova process. Ground units deprioritize oxygen containment. Hold for override code.
Where was that turret again? Oh, it's weird. Let's do one of these. This is a pretty funny thing. I remember I remember reading or seeing some video where if you hold like these something in front of you and the enemy, then they won't actually see you. So you can sort of hack your way through that. Like enemies won't react to you if you just hold some object between you and them, because their awareness of you is measured or like is dependent on there actually being like there shouldn't be any objects between you and the like if you can see them, then they are aware of you, but not the other way around. I mean, if you're aware of them, you're aware of them. Let's see, there's something that's gonna happen here. I mean, that's pretty obvious, right? But I can't remember what. Is it that big chunky old? It is, right? Yep. And then we can. I can't remember how you do this part. Should you just like proceed? Perhaps you just do that. It's kind of awkward, this part. Oh. I did something. Oh. Fully chaotic. Oh! No! Uh-huh. I mean... Is it just this? Yeah, it is. Now it's dead.
Attention Nova Prospect Internal Containment Team. Deservice all political conscripts in Block A7. Prohibit external contact.
I guess you can just run past this guy if you want, right? Oh. Oh. Shoot it over? Alright. Find a better way to topple them. It's so noisy, this part here. Oh. Welcome. We have a new viewer. Oh yeah. Is there a way to unplug you? I suppose. Can we do this? Poor guy. Poor guy. Oh! No. That's so unnecessary. Let's power up. Oh, no. I forgot. That works. So this door opened automatically, or what? Huh. Can make that open them. Do that. It is kind of epic though how you come in here, the horde of antlions. Completely start the carnage in you. That's funny. They call an outbreak. Sound like it. But yeah, I can't see this guy here. So. They should just be able to handle it. I can't see any shots. Oh my god. That's no good. Let's save here. And we have 1 HP make it a bit more interesting. Need to hurt you, little fella, but you're in my way. Let's see, I'm just gonna switch over and see if I can bring up the chat again. Here's the chat. Let's do that. Alright, back in. That's not what we want. Ah, there we go. And now we have to be extra careful. Because we only have 1 HP. And you can see that. That's good. Bring the tension up. Alright. What do we have around this corner? Oh yeah, we have these little guys. Can we do anything with them? Oh! That works. That's pretty OP. I think that was HP. It was. I think that saved us actually. Pretty good. Right. Let's not do anything too hasteful. Picked up some HP. That should mean we are good to go. Save that. Open that up. These guys come running in. Did we learn anything from looking by that? Onto that thing? I don't think so. Oh! There's one guy here. Oh, there's one guy here. Save me! Save me! Whoa! Double kill! Oh! That was a bit scary, actually. There's something around here. Oh, it's right. Yeah. Let's not. Can we use this? We can shoot down. Oh. Okay, wait. Pickle. Oh. There is a vent there. Yep. Oh no, and there's a grenade there as well. Ah, that's unfortunate. So. But. Let's see. It's an interesting challenge here. Let's see if I can. Let's see if I can recap the year of 2024 while being under fire by combines. That's an interesting challenge, isn't it? So 2024, it actually started out with a lot of time spent inside of this studio where I'm in right now. I had just no. I actually started out inside of this studio and let's break this. Started out in the studio because I had just I just started renting this studio where I'm in right now, which I think is a very, very... Oh, he can see me. It was a very, very good choice to come to be in this studio. Because I have it mostly for myself. I'm renting this with another person, but they're mostly here on other days than I'm here, so it works out very well for us. And it was around like the end of last year, where I had actually started showing off this application that I'm building, that I call the AMAPP, the Adaptive Music Application. And they really, really liked it. They really thought that was something that other people would probably find very useful. And that was quite new to me, having that kind of response from someone. Because I'm mostly, when I've looked at my own kind of work and what I want to do, what I'm, my main focus has actually been around my music, the music that I make, even though I'm also a software developer and some web development and stuff like that. And well, it's not a good place to be. Let's see if I can pick this up. That was a good idea. Well, like I said, like I was saying, wrong with it. Where was I? Yeah, so it was when I started showing the AMAPP off to other game composers. It was actually a bit of a revelation. Like, hey, I'm actually, I've been making lots of music over the last 10 years, and find it very meaningful to do that, and didn't think of me as much more than a musician and a composer and a game composer. But at that moment, oh wow, they are here. Oh, they're up there on the water. So
in block B2. Deploy. Reinforce. Intercept in central block B4.
So when they told me that, hey, perhaps you should share this thing with others, I was like, yeah, I might do that. I'm not so confident that I will be able to do that, or if it's even like viable. Like, how the hell do you create a software? How the hell do you create a product which people can use? Like, is that in itself is a very particular task. It's a very particular type of. It's a very particular type of work. It's not music. It's not art. It's more like it should be functional, but it should also be designed in a way that other people can use it. Like when I made the AMAPP for myself, It was just something that I knew wholeheartedly. Like I knew exactly the ins and outs of that application. I didn't need to tell anyone else. Like, how does this work? How do you connect it to other things? What is the so, and there's nothing wrong with being, you know, it's really difficult to talk and shoot at the same time. Oh wow!
Vital signs critical.
I knew there were some guys coming in behind me as well. They are there. That's good. Well, what I want to say is that I was a bit hesitant at start in the beginning. Like, okay, it sounds like a fun idea to sort of create a product for other people. But in the end, how am I gonna, like, how should I, is it like worth it even, you know? Is it worth it to spend a lot of time and effort just to be able to make it good enough for other people to be able to use it? And then, well, I'm gonna die anyway. Okay. Learn that. There's one thing to make something for yourself, and it's another thing to make for others, right? It's really hard to talk and do this thing at the same time. They kill them. That's good. So yeah, when I got the encouragement, let's say, to develop this application for other people as well. Concerning research and containing members of the resistance. Let me say up front that I regret having a strong measure of but I wouldn't be doing my so when I got that encouragement, pass along the message I have received from our benefactors. My friends who are amazing. Where was I? It's really difficult to explain this kind of idea that I have and be completely hammered by combat. Resistance members that Dr. Vance's capture coincided. It's a skill to learn. I've seen people be really good at doing these complex kind of combats while also being entertaining. Even prompt some to turn him out or turn him over to our cause. However, we cannot count on such developments. Dr. Freeman's reputation is such that other desperate renegades are likely to grant him a great deal of license. So that's green, so they move that up. No. That's great. Oh wow. Oh. That's a good throw. It's not good enough though.
I have been severely questioned about these shortcomings.
This is the side that I got distracted by. Oh, loading screen. So, yeah, one big question I had for myself at the start of this year was like, okay, seems like there's a lot of people who are actually interested in the AMAPP. What the hell am I gonna do with that? You know, like it's a fun fact that they actually are interested, and perhaps they see a need for themselves starting to use it. But then again, how do you make sure that they can use it? How do you make sure that it's useful? How do you make sure that it's that it's fun to use? I don't, there's so many factors to actually creating a product. Who should I go to when I need something fixed? Like I'm the only one who can fix it. So let's run in here. No. And so if something needs to be changed or something needs to be fixed with it, then it's up to me. So that's another problem. Well, I'm trying to solve this problem with these guys. And then on the extra step from there is that, okay, let's say that I have a great product. Let's say that I've created some software that people really, really want to use. How do I take, how do I charge for it? There's so many factors to it, and so many things that I knew from the start. If I'm gonna do this, there will be so many things that I don't understand yet, that I need to learn. And how I'm talking about the AMAPP and like how I came to the decision of how to actually make it, and to start selling it for other people, because it's such a specific kind of problem that you have. Sorry. Where you need to take into account so many different factors and variations. Sorry. It's not like making game music at all. It's not like creating some art or something like that, because it's very much based in your craft. Like you do what you do best, in a sense. You do what you see is exactly right for whatever you're making. Oh wow. Let me take this off. That's not good. Okay. And then no. So, right there. Loot. Oops, that's all. I'm so confused right now. I am going here, right? Damn, it's difficult to do this thing and talk at the same time. Oh, okay, there's some gas. solve it, things are gonna explode again. It's so annoying, this level here. There was something. There's some walker or something before, right? Oops, I saw. Oh. Back to the story. So when I had thought about it for a while, and this now we're getting to around January or February or something like that. When we got to that point, I thought to myself, hey, I am an artist. I worked as an artist for 10 years. Can we jump down here? Is that it? I think they want me to jump down here. There's a lot of shooting going on there. And there's... Okay, that's where the resistance people are at. So. Okay. Oh, he's coming for me. That's it? No. I mean, if I want to come with some critique for this, we haven't heard, like... I think I might be a bit, you know, critical right now. But there's not that much music going on inside of Half-Life 2. And I don't know Half-Life 1, how it is. But I feel like there's so many moments that are just like, for instance, this part here was clearly like an action sequence. It's clearly like a moment where something happens, like there's a shift in the narrative in a sense, like you are forcing yourself through combines, and suddenly when you come to a point like here in this part here, and then you jump down, they come out here, and suddenly like the tables are shifted. They're focused on something else, which is basically a boss fight, like it's a mini boss fight in a sense. You're you know, up against one of these against, I can't remember what they're called. And it's like a clearly you know, a change in perspective here. And I understand like not having music at all times during the whole, you know, run up to this part here, as I see it. But here it felt really, really, really off to have just like no audio whatsoever. What am I saying? No music whatsoever. Perhaps I'm being a bit over analytic in that sense, but I can't help to like sort of shake that feeling that, you know, perhaps the little, you know, the very few pieces of music that they have in this game is great when they are there, but it's sort of, you know, it's not, it doesn't always feel that deliberate. Perhaps that's how I should say it. You know, there are some moments where it's clearly like you pick up the crowbar, let's play music. You pick up the machine gun the first time, the assault rifle the first time. Okay, let's play music. You jump into the boat for the first time. Okay, let's play music. Like clear moments there when you can have music. But there's a lot of other times when you feel like, oh, here's a clear moment where you can have music. Now you hear some music. So you've cleared Nova Prospect. Basically, that's what they're telling you here. You did the thing. Oh. I mean, these pieces are absolutely fantastic. I love them. It's also like it's a bit acousmatic here as well. Like it's a bit, you don't really know if this is supposed to be music, if this is supposed to be some kind of ambience for this, you know, wherever you are now. I mean, you come here and you see this sort of valley between, where there's like this crack in the world where you are supposed to enter into this new part. And it's a bit, you know, setting the mood in a sense. But yeah, that's good. That's really good. Oh, all right. Getting distracted by audio. Oh no. So let's just run past here. Perhaps this is just like a garbage. Seems to be some kind of machine to clear up the garbage here. Oh no, there's something we don't understand yet here. But back to what I said about the music here. You know, there are many moments here which feels empty, I think. Unfortunately, I can't just shake that. We do that, right? And we are alive. And we are into the next checkpoint. Intrasslad means entangled. But entangled is more of an elegant word than intrasslad. We do have some kind of ambience here. It's very subtle. Just like some metallic kind of sound there. All right. Oh. All right. So we are pretty certain we are heading in the right directions.
There.
We see her here. Oh yeah.
I'm glad you made it here in one piece. My dad's up there somewhere, in that holding area. It's gonna take some doing to get him out. Let's get out of here.
Yep. Let's do the thing. Yeah. It might be just my mood today, but I don't, you know.
I'm afraid I'm flying blind here. Every now and then a Vortigaunt gets captured and sends back information, but we don't have a complete picture of the place. The little we do know is all bad. Get ready.
All right. Like what I think, here's what I think. We haven't been since the beginning of Nova Prospect. There hasn't been any kind of ambience that I've really noticed. Perhaps I was talking a lot about other stuff during that part, but there hasn't been that much ambience or music to sort of have pushed narrative, pushed a kind of mood.
Now to find my father.
And I think that's a bit out of the ordinary here in this part of the game, because previously,
all right, I think I can.
Previously, we heard them quite often. They came in at, like, you know, pretty regular intervals, like every 15 to 20 minutes.
There.
But I think we played through like 1 hour of no, you know, musical cues or ambient cues that sort of sets the mood or like reshifts the mood a little bit in the previous between two parts. Now we have something here. There's something very subtle in the background, which is almost music-like.
Come on.
This like clanking kind of metallic sound. And I mean, there probably were some of that in Nova Prospect, but I can't really, don't really hear it. And then we come to this part, which is a pretty major moment here. Right. This is what I'm talking about. But there's no lead up to it or anything like that.
Alex, Gordon, is that really you? I can't believe you found me.
Dad, are you all right?
I'm fine, but you've got to get out of here.
We're here to get you out, Dad.
Never mind me. Save yourselves.
No, we're not.
It's interesting here. They haven't tried to sort of process the audio from his voice.
I talked to Dr. Kleiner.
Even though he's behind this huge glass kind of
If he's managed to repair it, we'll end up there.
Here.
If he hasn't, well, we couldn't be any worse off.
It's not worth the risk, Alex. I can't lose you. Get out while you can.
We're not leaving here without you. That's final.
But I think, like, you know,
We can't leave Judith here either.
we have had
Don't worry, Dad. We'll find her. For now,
from Nova
I'm
Prospect
going to
to
send you to
here,
the teleport
there's been a lot of opportunities to sort of
not
build
saying
up
goodbye,
to
Dad.
this moment specifically
We'll meet you
with the
there.
audio
I know you will.
somehow. Even
see you there.
you don't have to have music. You don't have to have like melodic ideas or musical themes or stuff like that. That drives, you know, that sort of shifts the narrative a little bit towards this moment specifically.
let's get out of here.
Yeah.
All right.
And then
Over
this
here.
moment was very short. It was like her seeing her
Back to the
father for the
security
first
station
time
and try to
since
patch
he
into
was
your suit radio.
kidnapped.
Wait till you hear from me. Hey, take care of yourself.
A while as we go, something jumped. Let's start.